Welcome back, guys, to another fun-filled episode of our Morrowind Let's Play. So it's Monday night now, my first day off from work in about a week, which is nice. And I figured, why don't we do some Morrowind today? I was able to buy a bunch of games on Steam sale today. I bought Octopath Traveler 1 and 2, and then I bought Nier Replicant, which is the sequel to Nier Automata, and I haven't played either of them. So I'm thinking we'll probably do some Nier and some Octopath in the future, maybe sometime this year. Not sure when, we still have Morrowind and Oblivion to do, and I might check out the Elder Scrolls Online too. But I couldn't say no to 60% off 3 games that I've been waiting for. That's how Steam gets you. These big sales. And then you buy a bunch of stuff that sits in your library forever. So, in terms of Morrowind, we are doing House Telvanni. I stopped by our player house just to drop off a few things. I got our inventory down modestly. It's 177, which isn't exactly low, but not terrible. And I think we'll just continue with the House Telvanni quest for now. I don't know what we have in store for us. I think we'll have to hop around a bunch of the different Telvanni sort of mage towers. Let's go ahead into settings and turn our audio up a little bit. We'll turn our music up, and we'll turn our footsteps down, because nobody wants to hear click-clack of footsteps. There, that's not too bad. Hope the audio is okay for everybody there. Let me know if it's not. So I think we head back to probably Arian, our patron, and see if he has any additional quests for us. I think when we left off, I was trying to get advancement from Spellwright, and they said that I needed to build a stronghold. Oof, right. So I went and I built the stronghold. Both the Phase 1 and Phase 2 stronghold is complete, and I think at the end of the last episode we went by and we checked it out. It looks okay. It's modest. It's just in a bad area. So let's go back to Master Arian and see if he has more quests for us. I bet he does. I bet he has a buttload more quests for us. We can also stop by some of the other masters and see if they have anything for us too.
Sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
If we go to Tel Brenora, actually, this isn't where I was intending to go, but I remember I have a quest in here. The Beauty and the Bandit. I have brought the note from Nelos Onmar back to Marie Armin. She seemed overwhelmed by its contents and is full of gratitude for my having delivered it. In return, she has suggested I visit her friend Barnand Airily in Tel Brenora. Let's see if we can do that real quick. Bernard Airily. I don't know where he might be. There are a couple of houses here, but I'm not seeing that name. Maybe he's one of the people standing outside?
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
No. Alright, let's see if we can find this guy real quick. Might be a little further in. But we can finish off this miscellaneous quest while we're here. Huh. It's possible he's inside the tower itself.
Well met, friend.
No, not him. I like the cephalopod helms they have.
We welcome you freely.
Tower dungeon. Oh yeah. I think I went in here once before. Axe skill increased to 73. And I think we decided that there wasn't anything down here worth looking at. Let's go to the upper tower.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
We might have to levitate up. Upper tower.
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend now. Please, talk.
A warm welcome to you.
Jeez. Where is this guy? I figured this would be just a quick way to check that quest off out of our quest log, but maybe not.
Welcome, friend. What can I sell you today?
Barnand Airily. Where is this guy? And of course nobody has any kind of dialogue options for it. Might have to look him
I would
up.
be honored to trade wares with you.
I got nothing. I'm sorry guys, not a very exciting start to the episode. That's the top. Maybe we can go to the trade house. Maybe there's people in there and he's inside the trade house. I'm not sure. It's worth trying, maybe? This tower is humongous. This is a great tower. It's better than the one we just built, that's for sure.
I must say, I find
Haha!
the most interesting right
There he
now.
is. He's in the trade house.
Go ahead.
Hello. I was told to come find you. Marie Armine. Ah, so you're the one who brought Marie and Nellos together. Nothing has been seen or heard from them since, but the bards are singing songs of their love. Well done, Jhakri. Please take these as a token of my gratitude. 3 exclusive restore health potions. Was that it?
The blue plates are nice, but the brown ones seem to last longer.
That's it. Alright, well we got it out of our quest log at least. That's wild. I don't know what I was expecting, but I think I was expecting more than three health potions. That one's been sitting in our quest log for a long time. I remember, I think that was, Nellos was the dark elf thief that stole the jewels from that girl in Pelagiad. And she was like head over heels for him. And, we got them together. We played matchmaker. And it sounds like the match is going well.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
There's an add-on for this game that allows you to mark numerous places, and then when you recall, you can choose where you want to recall to, instead of just having one mark and one recall. I think that's pretty cheaty. In fact, I think one of the cool things about Morrowind is that there's not a whole lot of fast travel, right? But it's times like these where I really wish I could just slap a mark down in front of Aryan, because coming back to him is a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest. This is a pretty long run. Gives us a chance to get our athletics and acrobatics up, I guess. we go. Now let's see what he has to say. Advancement. You are now Wizard Jhakri of House Telvanni. Okay. Chores. I have heard that the Blight has infested the Mudan Mul egg mine. This mine is due west of my tower here in Telvos, just a few minutes from here. There's also a shortcut if you go through the dungeon. The Quama Queen there has a blight disease. If you wish, I can teach you a spell of Cure Blight that you can cast on the Queen. It is a rather complicated spell. You should understand the principle now. You will find this spell much more efficient than most. If you want, you can also buy scrolls of Cure Blight from Hetman Albamawiya in Nissus. Okay, cool. Let's see. So we got a blind spell too. There's Arian's Blight Cure. It is pretty efficient. It's 30. Cure Blight disease in 2 feet on target. We also have Vivek's Tears, which is Cure Blight on ourselves, and Realm's Gift, which is Cure Common Disease and Blight Disease on touch. So I think Realm's Gift is better, because it cures both Common Disease and Blight, and it costs 30 mana with a 100% chance. Whereas Arian's Blight Cure is the same. It's cool that it's targeted, though. Okay. Let's go to the mine. He said it's due west from here. I'm going to have to clean up my spellbook. There's a lot of things in there that aren't alphabetized anymore. The Telvanni have been teaching me all kinds of shit. A lot of illusion spells. Calm Humanoid, Frenzy Humanoid. A lot of these Command Humanoid. And Command Creature, too. So we're going to have to delete all these and make our own at some point. I wonder if this jump will hurt us that bad. Nope. We have way too much health now. Nothing hurts us anymore. Might be that egg mine there. Is this the dungeon? Yeah, Telvos dungeon. We'll go ahead and save. Level 50, huh? I can't believe it. We've come so far. We're gonna have to recharge this axe soon. There it is, the Queen. Boom. My journal has been updated. That's a pretty easy quest, all things considered. Whoa, buddy. The workers don't normally bother you, but those ones had it out for me. There doesn't seem to be any overarching issue with this quest. There doesn't seem to be any kind of trick or any additional layer. It's really just, this queen is blighted, go cure her, which we've done this quest, I'd say 2 or 3 times so far in this Let's Play. Just for different people in different minds. There's a shortcut through the dungeon. Wow. This dungeon goes deep, huh? Damn. Wow. Do we have any soul gems? We do not. Kinda want to start soul trapping to recharge this axe. Wow, there are a lot of rats in here. This is wild. Telvos is a wild place. levitate across there. I don't think I can make the jump. Kind of a weird thing. A limeware bowl filled with Dwemer coins. But the bowl is worth quite a bit. To the right person, I suppose. There's a note. That's cool. Barum, journal entry 4. Let's see if we can find all the journal entries. And then we can read through it. That might be very interesting. Telvo's jail. I'm afraid it might be hard to see some of the notes on the ground. Maybe they're throughout the jail. Okay. Let's look real quick, see if we can put all these notes together. Aha. Journal entry 5 is just he is here. So we got journal entry 4 and 5. I don't think there was a journal entry up there, but let's go ahead and levitate back, see if we missed something. That would be a cool little thing. No, I don't see any. Unless it's like in the lava. No, I don't see anything in the lava. Okay. So we got 4 and 5. I guess we go to the jail next, right? Oh, jeez. Journal entry 2 and 3. Alright. So now we just need journal entry 1. Let's make sure it's not here before we leave. I don't think so.
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please,
We got it. Alright. Oh, this is wild. Let's read through this. I'm interested to hear this story. Today we finally finished hewing out the 2 main jail rooms and all 6 cells, and almost as if in response to our celebration, several of those damned roots grew through the wall and took out 2 of our cells. I wonder constantly what those wizards could be up to up there in the tower, but I guess this is the nature of working for the Telvanni. I will inform them again of our construction plans, which they provided to us, and requested that they refrain from such actions in the future. In the meantime, my men have begun setting up the necessary ramps and equipment to begin work on the next section of the dungeon. Here's hoping it gets better than the first. I think it doesn't. The lower dungeon rooms have been proving much more difficult than we had originally thought. We must be working near some lava flows, as the rock of the cave walls is exceptionally hard stuff. It's hard enough to see in here without all the proper lighting we installed. I don't need this delay, too. I have sent off for some new volcanic glass tools, and in the meantime, one of my men has found a section of cave softer than the rest, and we've continued our work there. Bypassing the first room, a few men have expressed their concern over the light rumblings that we've been feeling lately, but I'm convinced that it is just more of those Telvanni and their hocus-pocus mushroom magic. They assured us of this site's stability. The rats and bugs are annoying to us, but do not pose a threat. Hopefully we can find the source of this infestation soon and eliminate it. I don't have time for this. The worst has happened. This morning a boulder came loose from the ceiling and fell directly onto our major ramp, causing it to collapse and killing 2 of my men in the process. The remaining 3 of us are now stranded, alone down here, with the cave walls being too sheer to climb, and the wizards obviously having more important things to deal with than a few errant laborers. With our water supplies diminishing rapidly, I sent Norvis and Gillum further down into the caves to look for any Exits we might have missed when we first surveyed the site. Damn those wizards. They told us the site was safe. What could they be doing up there? Why are these bugs and rats getting more aggressive by the hour? And why is it getting so blasted hot? Oh no. I found Norvis's head and torso laying in this room, with a large part of the rest of him seemingly smeared along the walls. I screamed for full minutes when I found it, and now all I can do is sit and stare. My only solace is this paper. More roots keep penetrating the walls every minute, and the rocks and lights seem to be taking on lives of their own. Now I fear not only for my life, but for my sanity. Please, someone come soon. The rumblings are getting faster and stronger, and I can't breathe this stifling air much longer. What in Vivek's name have these wizards done? The heat. He is here. Cryptic. Who is here? Oh yeah, the roots just kept blasting through everything. Very interesting.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
Witch hunter and retainer in the great house Telvanni. Huh. I wonder if this guy has the key on him. He does not.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely.
He's got a bow and some arrows, but he doesn't have the key on him either.
We welcome you freely.
Huh. That was an interesting little story. It wasn't quest related or anything, but it was interesting nonetheless. Oh shit. Steel longbow. Another steel longbow. So they're just random storm atronachs down here? The lightning enchantment on my axe isn't really going to do anything to this guy. We'll try to spirit knife him. That's good. We'll minor renew ourselves. Dead. Nice. Weird thing to encounter. Telvos is a very strange place. And this goes all the way down too. Bizarre. I guess we go up. And there's just people chilling here, as if there's not a storm atronach right beneath them. I love this name, Rakothra. Warrior. Retainer of Great House Telvanni. He looks so fucking cool, right? Khajiit often don't look very good in the older games, like Morrowind specifically, but when he's got the mismatched shoulders going on and the full bone mold on his orange fur, looks badass. I like that guy. Alright, let's levitate back to Arian, because this place is a maze and I can't figure out where I'm supposed to go. We'll go up. There we go. Maybe the only way to get here is levitation, to be honest. I'm not sure. So the queen is no longer blighted. Very good work. As your patron, I suppose I should give you some lessons. This book, though somewhat simplistic, has a good lesson on the school of alteration. Breathing water. I'm not sure if I've encountered that yet. I wonder if there's a dialogue option for the foreman. He's got a lot of dialogue options. I admire what you have accomplished in House Telvanni, but any student of mine must learn the rudimentary wizard spells. Learn the rudimentary spell of Recall, a spell of flying, and a spell of fire damage. I will recognize the standard spells such as Levitate, Great Levitate, or Wild Levitate. For fire damage, I would suggest Fireball, Greater Fireball, or Firestorm. Spells you research yourself will not be sufficient. That's a pain in the ass. Because of the way I have, because of the way I have set up my spellbook. I've made my own spells and renamed everything. So I guess we're going to be learning some spells. We need to learn a Levitate spell, and we need to learn a fire spell. So we might as well do some spell making. Does she have Fireball? She has Fire Bite. We can try that.
Oh, greetings. How do you do? Maybe talk?
He has Levitate. So we need somebody to like teach us Fireball, I guess.
A potion today?
He doesn't have any spells. She does.
At your service, Outlander.
Maybe we can go to Caldera. There's some people who teach spells here.
You honor me.
We need a Fireball spell.
Do business.
He has a lot of weakness to fire.
Oh, friend, how about a potion today?
Who teaches Fireball then?
Good to see you, Outlander. Searching for spells?
Someone must. We can go to Vivek real quick, because there's those two girls in Vivek that teach spells.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
I was not anticipating this being a problem.
You seem to be fitting in well, Outlander. How about a spell or two?
Fireball. Boom. Got it. So we might as well do some spell making and clear out a lot of this crap. Let's go back to Balmora.
Good to see you. I have the
So what do we need?
finest spells in town.
We can get rid of... So, Illusion Blind we need. And then Command Creature, Command Humanoid. We'll do Target. Maybe 25% to 50% for 10 seconds. Looks good. And then Command human. We can do like 15 to 25 for 10 seconds. Our illusion spell is not very strong. I think this can be a little bit lower, maybe. We can maybe do 10 to 15, because there aren't a whole lot of level 25 creatures, I don't think. Okay, cool. So we can delete this. We can delete this. We can delete this. We can delete that. We need demoralize creature and humanoid. It's a long spell name. We'll do 10 to 15 for 10 seconds. Guess we can do it for longer. It seems like a pretty easy spell to cast. Then we'll do demoralize human. This is going to have to be 15 to 25 probably. Okay, we can delete those. We can get rid of levitate, firebite, fireball in a moment. And those don't bother me. Okay, on the way back then. That should be everything we need. Let's check our journal real quick. Wizard spells. Levitate, fireball, recall. Okay, got everything we need.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
I get that
Go
the
ahead,
game
please.
doesn't want to have unique spells count, because it's probably harder for the game to check that. But still. This game highly incentivizes you to do your own spell making. And then there's a quest that requires you to have these spells, but does not does not accept spells that you've made. Very well. He's like, no student of mine is going to be gallivanting around Vardenfell without knowing how to cast basic magical spells. When I have frickin' 94 in destruction, and this poison flask is one of the strongest spells you're going to come across in this game. 250 points of poison damage. Funny. Trying to message people on Facebook Marketplace because I'm trying to buy a few things. But no one ever messages me back. That's probably the hardest part about Facebook Marketplace. It's A, levitate, boom, got it.
land suits you. We welcome you freely. May you find me worthy of your attention.
You have learned the rudimentary spells. I am proud to be your patron. For the next lesson, please take this book on war magic by the legendary Zurin Actus. Cool. One of our fellow Telvanni, Milan Faram, is being assaulted by members of House Lalu at Odirniran. It is on Azura's coast, west of the shrine to Azura, and south of the old Dwemer ruins of Nichar Dams. I will mark these ruins on your map. Go there and speak with Milan Faram, who is under attack by forces of House Lalu. He is probably making his last stand at the top of the tower. Perfect. So I wanted to do Azura Star's questline anyway, because we need a way to start recharging this new axe that we've made. And this quest gives us an excellent excuse to go exactly to that region. So that works out perfect. Let's read these two books, Breathing Water. So I have already read that one. Art of War Magic. I had not read that one. Wow. Popped me up to level 95. Destruction. Nice. Let's see if we can find these two places on the map. South of Nuchar Dams. Okay, so it's around here. So yeah, no, it's right near where we want to go. Let's recall out. And we're gonna level soon too. We can also delete Firebite, and we can delete Fireball. We can delete Levitate. We can probably even delete Mark, seeing how we're not actually using it. And let's take a Silt Strider out to Molag Mar. And then we'll probably just have to levitate over the mountains. So what we can do... Boots of Blinding Speed.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Same low price. So nice of them.
Wizard of House Telvanni, how may I serve?
Yeah, people are now referring to me as Wizard of House Telvanni, which is very interesting. So I think I'm going pretty much just due east until we find the Shrine of Azura. We can cast some Spirit Knives on these enemies, just to see if we can maybe level our destruction up. I don't really care about killing any of these things. So our destruction is now 63. Let's see. We cast this on this mud crab and kill it. And our destruction is 65. So about 50 casts per level, it looks like. I don't have enough magic to cast that spell. Damn, how much magic is it? There we go. Boom. Got him. He's got a lot of health. Boom, dead. So that's 66, so it's 1 to 2 points. And I wonder if casting a much weaker, like say, Lightning Bolt, I wonder if this also gives me a point. Is it based on how much damage, or is it just per spell cast? Boom. 68, so I got 2 points for that, so it seems to be per spell cast. It almost looks like casting lightning bolts would be a better way to raise my destruction than casting spirit knives. Huh. Well, we can run around and cast some lightning bolts. No problem. Now our destruction is 79. Look at that. Alright. So, Azura. That looks like a hunger up there. Interesting. That's a Daedric shrine. I do not see the Shrine of Azura. Maybe we go a little bit further south. Let's go ahead and greater levitate. This is the Azura's Coast region. Ah, there it is. I think that's the shrine. This guy wants me bad. Nice. So we can just blast all these guys with lightning bolt and maybe get our destruction up. Nice. I feel like this isn't the correct way to get here. I can't interact with the statue. Maybe there's a way to go inside. There is. Shrine of Azura. Alright, let's save. Maybe this shrine won't be filled with baddies. Because she's a good Daedric goddess. You think there'd be somebody in here, though. There she is, with her moon and star. Which is the name of a ring I think we're going to have to get in the course of the main quest.
You have come here for a reason, though you may not know what it is. Sheogorath and I have made a wager. He contends that solitude causes madness, while I maintain it allows for solace and meditation. To test this, I sent one of my priestesses to live alone on an island north of Dragonfell. If she can live there for 100 years, continuing her life of prayer, my theory will be proven. If not, Sheogorath wins our wager. The time has almost passed, and she remains steadfast. But Sheogorath has tried to sway the decision in his favor. Travel there, rid the island of his minions, and bring back proof of his meddling. Do not disturb the wise woman, though, as that would void our wager. Serve me, and I will reward you well.
Okay. So we need to go to an island north of Dragonfell. We can do that. So while we're here, let's go to Odurniran. West of the Shrine to Azura. Okay. West. Oh, Durniran. We found it. House Lalu is attacking him, so we'll probably have to kill some humanoids. I'm interested if we can use the Amulet of Admonition, because it's pretty strong. And I'd like to see how that works out. Hello, hello. You done with work? Lock level 30 and trapped. Okay, he's got 2 sources of lightning damage on him. Let's see if we can lightning bolt him. Boom, dead. Really trying to get that destruction up. Got some skeletons. Ooh, wow. Didn't know. She from House Lalu, maybe? She must be. So it's not just House Lalu that's here. Destruction at 96, we did it. So we're gonna put electrocutes on both of these, then hit them with the axe. And that does pretty good damage to him. Maybe we can lightning bolt them both out. Oh. Our spells canceled each other. This place is pretty big. Let's go ahead and get our electrocute back out. I didn't kill this one. Steel Blade of Heaven. The tower. Alright, let's sneak back through and see if we missed anybody. Let's clear this place out. Plenty of skeletons and bone lords to go around, that's for sure. I like him getting zapped from, like, every different direction. Boom. Nice. So 1 electrocute, 1 swing from the axe, and then 1 lightning bolt seems to be enough to kill these guys, mostly with lightning damage. Ancient Daggis Brandy. Nice. 1,500 gold. Vintage Brandy. Nice. They have some good alcohol in here. These guys are drinking well. Oh shit.
Suffer greatly. You will suffer greatly.
House Lalu is not messing around. Although it does surprise me that they've allowed so many skeletons and stuff to be roaming around here. Haha, he's poisoning him. He should die to the 2 lightning attacks. Wonder if we can pick this. It's well above our skill level.
escape.
And she's gonna attack me for letting her out.
This is the end of you, Swit.
Oh, she's got quite a bit of health. Even though she's hand to
There is
hand.
no escape.
She was probably the toughest of all. She could have used that iron short sword for sure. I'm gonna take the petty soul gem. See if I can maybe put like a rat soul in it or something and give a little bit of charge back to this axe, because it's gotta be getting low. Actually, it's at 309. So I'm wondering, does the axe automatically generate a charge? I know some of my other enchanted items do. Like my Almsv, sorry, and Divine Intervention amulets seem to recharge themselves over time. But I wasn't thinking that maybe my weapon would too. Maybe that's a mod I have installed, or maybe that's always how it's worked in Morrowind, I'm not sure. But it does appear that my weapon is recharging. Should have died to the lightning damage, right? It did. I think I missed with my axe there. I am a lightning god. He went flying across the floor. Maybe he's the one who's been summoning all the necromancer, all the skeletons, yeah. Ingasta Kavata Kavakas. So I think this guy is the one loading this place up with the undead. I guess to help protect himself from House Lalu. I kind of want this book. It's about the Dark Brotherhood. Provinces of Tamriel. He has another petty soul gem. I kind of want that one too. I don't know if I'll be able to take it. We might as well save first. Just in case. I don't want to get kicked out of House Telvanni for stealing a petty soul gem.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Ramasa Othro is dead, yes, but you also killed her sister. I was saving her for an experiment of mine, and now you've ruined it. Report back to Aryan that I'm well, and don't come here ever again. And it says every again instead of ever again, so that is typo number 7. So apparently, the woman in the prison cell that was locked up, he was using for an experiment. How was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know that? And of course, I just saved when I sold, when I took the petty soul gem. So, oh well. I had no way to know that. I was sent here to clear out all of the House Lalo people, and that's what I did. Apparently, there was one I wasn't supposed to kill. She was locked up, but that's not necessarily an implication that she was necessary. She could have just been locked up because she was dangerous and he wanted to, you know, keep her from killing him. So I don't think that was implication enough that I shouldn't have killed her. Either way, interesting. Sorry I took all your booze. Let's go ahead and recall out of here. And let's go up to Dagonfell. See if we can get moving on this Azura Star quest. And then that might finish out the episode. Oh man, look how far I can jump now. That's wild. I move so fast.
May you find.
That was record
May you
time to the
find
boat, I
all
think.
that you seek, traveler.
Okay, so she's on an island north. So maybe here? Or one of these islands? I'm not sure. Hey, the streamer man is back. Sorry I've missed you. Been a busy couple of weeks. Well, last week I worked 84 hours, Mogo, so, you would have missed me anyway, because I wasn't here. But I'm off this week, at least some of it. I picked up some overtime shifts, but for the next couple days I'm off. So I figured, hey, let's play some Morrowind. Let's do it. So we're cruising through House Telvanni now. I am all caught up with the YouTube series. I think every episode's been there. Yeah, I worked 7 12-hour shifts this week. It was rough. I did 2 episodes, I think, in the early morning, around 6 a.m. or so. But not normal streaming this past week. But missed you too, Moga. You haven't missed a whole lot. We're level 50. We're about to be 51. I'm about to level. And we've just been banging through the Telvanni questline. I built a stronghold, which is pretty cool. Got a reputation up to 62 now. And right now, the quest that we're actually working on is the Azura Star quest to get the reusable soul gem so that I can charge this new axe that I got, the Crescent Moon, which does 30 points of shock damage every time I smack somebody with it, even though it's very heavy. So I need that soul gem so I can keep this bad boy tip-top. Azura said to travel to an island near Dagonfell. And there's only a few islands here near Dagonfell. There's one right here and there's one right here. So let's go just north of us. Could be that one. Don't know. We can levitate on over and see what we get. Andre Mall's Tower. Yeah, I feel like this isn't where I'm supposed to be. Let's lightning bolt some critters just to get our destruction up a little bit. Wonder if we can hit that guy from downtown. Nope, he flew away. I am the destroyer of mud crabs. Well, maybe it's this island here. Look at all these cliff racers, holy crap. There's so many. We got him. We missed that one. Oh, he's coming for us anyway. Doesn't matter. There's another one. I don't think it's this island either. Maybe it's this island? Might have to water walk this bad boy. Look how fast we run. What do you guys feel about first person versus third person in the Elder Scrolls games? I know that's a hotly contested thing. Was that a Golden Saint? It is. This is the island. That's got to be one of Sheograth's minions. First for sure. I agree. In Skyrim, I don't mind third person as much, especially with a lot of mods and you have some cooler animations. But for Oblivion and Morrowind and Daggerfall, first person. I mean, Daggerfall's only really first, but I agree with you. Let's see if she cleanses off all of these damage over time effects. We're going to try to Poison Flask her. I don't have enough mana. We need a mana potion. Restore health, restore health, restore health, restore Magicka. That's a very strong one. We'll go with this one instead. She's hitting me very hard with that Daedric weapon. Soul Trap. There we go, she should die here. Boom, trapped a soul. We did it. Sheograth's Signet Ring. I would say that is proof of Sheogorath's involvement. Drain willpower, fortify personality, which very much sounds like Sheogorath to me. And she had a Daedric katana. Pretty badass. And her name is Stada. I actually didn't notice that this Golden Saint had a name. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Grand Soul Gem, Stada. It doesn't even say Golden Saint in there. Wow. Very cool. We might have to keep that somewhere. We have captured the soul of Sheogorath's lieutenant. Perhaps he will trade me for it or something someday. Let's go ahead and electrocute this Daedrith. Whack him with this. He should die from all the shock damage. He's dead. There's the hunger over here. Target resisted magic. Target resisted magic. Target resisted magic. Wow, he's got like 100% magic resist, okay. Let's go ahead and try to Spirit Knife him. He reflected it, it looks like. Dead. It's a hard little fight. That's a lot of relatively high level Daedrith, all back to back to back. And now we have a Storm Atronach and a Flame Atronach. We can Spirit Knife him and maybe Soul Trap him, but I don't want to use a Grand Soul Gem. I do not have enough Magicka to cast the spell. Okay. Okay, that hit him. He's out of mana. Heh. Wonder if the Spirit Knife will kill him. It did not. So it's like all the way up in terms of the difficulty of the Daedra. We have Flame Atronachs, and then Storm Atronachs, and then Daedriths, and then 2 Hungers, and then a named Golden Saint. Jeez. Then we got this guy. We always poison these guys. The Ogrims and the Scamps and the Clan Fears take extra poison damage. I believe the Golden Saints are actually Sheogorath's like pet Daedra too. I think that's like his thing. I don't really want to leave until I've cleared all the Daedra though. But I think that's about it. I just see some cliff racers now. Wow, he survived that, huh? Okay, I think that's it. And then I believe we have to be very careful not to go inside the hut, because that will disturb the meditation of the priest, who's not supposed to have human contact for 100 years. So at this point, I think we can recall back. I think we've done what we needed to do here, and the Signet Ring is proof of Sheogorath's involvement.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Where would you like to go?
I think it's this way. And we can lightning bolt pretty much everything along the way. And see if we can get our destruction up to 97. This might be dead. Yeah, it's dead. I never know exactly where the Shrine of Azura is. You think it'd be easy, because it's huge. No, it's east of here. Let's go ahead and levitate over all of this. There it is. It's going to require one more levitate, I think. Huh, there's a little cave right next to it. Perfect. Alright, let's see what she has to say. Yeah, we'll save after.
Well done, mortal. You have preserved the integrity of my wager with Sheogoth. Now it will end as fated, and not due to the meddling of the Daedra Prince. Take this, and use it wisely.
Alright, we got Azura's star right here. A 5,000 gold soul gem that is reusable. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and repair ourselves while we're here. Very nice. Our armor rating 129, probably because we don't have the boots of blinding speed on. Yeah, 144, there we go. Nice. And now we can recall back and let Master Arian know about Odir Niren. And unfortunately we killed his buddy's pet science experiment.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
But we didn't know any better, so...
Go ahead.
9 good days to you.
What do you want, Outlander?
Did we get any reputation for that? We did not. I was wondering if the Daedra quests would give us rep, but they do not appear to. Hey, alteration up to 59. Damn, we're getting close to level, what, 52 then? 13, yeah, so we're 30% of the way to 52. That's wild. Yes, the leader of Lalu and Oder Niren has been retired. Perhaps they will not be so hasty to oppose us next time. God damn right. Thanks to recent agreements with House Lalu, we have a chance of passing a resolution which would overturn the Mages Guild monopoly. According to one interpretation of the armistice, only the Mages Guild can officially offer spells and training to non-members. Speak with House Redoron counselors in Aldrune. If you can convince at least 3 counselors, we will have enough support in the Grand Council. I would start with Athen Sarethi, as he seems to be the most open-minded. So it would appear that we are headed to Alderun. Now, I am the Archmage, which is a bit of a conflict of interest here, right? Yeah, I'm the top of the Mages Guild, so you think in this position I'd be able to just do this agreement anyway, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Level 51. Let's make sure that there's no Dark Brotherhood here. I don't see any. Alright, we can head back to our
very happy.
player house and unload some of the stuff we've gotten. A lot of Daedra hearts, I think, after this last quest. Nice. We have some books to drop off too. We can put all the journal entries in here, because we don't need that anymore. We can put Sheogorath's ring in here. We can probably put our Grand Soul Gem Stada in there too, since we don't really need that. We can put our other Soul Gems in here, because we don't really need them anymore either. Nice. And then we do have to unload this Daedra Katana, but we can just stop real quick and do that. Do we have House Daggeth brandy? We don't. Let's put some down. That looks good at our little shrine. House Daggeth cup with ancient Daggeth brandy. Nice. Digging it. Oh, we have some over here. Interesting. We have our Flynn and Cyrodiilic brandy, so we can take both of those. It's too big. We gotta put that somewhere else. Where do we put our vintage brandy? I don't even know. We're running out of space. We could probably put it right here on top of this. Yeah, that's good. And then we can go to Caldera, drop off this katana, just get it out of our inventory. And that'll be 50 more pounds we can carry. There we go.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
You're in good company, friend.
Oh, friend, how about...
Do not fear, friend.
Actually, we're not going to sell this katana.
Whenever I can.
We'll just throw it in here. That gives us 3 Daedric katanas now. In here. We can sell this glass frost sword, though.
Surrender, thief.
This is worth a little bit of money. I think we can grab maybe a spear. Man, we have so much stuff in here now, it's hard to even tell where everything is. Here we go. And then something worth 2,000, maybe a dart. Creeper's inventory is getting a little thick. At this point, Creeper's probably the wealthiest being on Vardenfell. Vivek wishes he had this much money. Creeper can make his own city. And name it Creeper. There we go. So, yeah, look at this inventory. He's even got some pretty good soul gems in here too. He's got 22 skooma. He's got drugs for days. He's got tons of drain personality potions. About 11 ordinators worth of armor in here. About 16 Dark Brotherhood operatives, who, by the way, have not attacked me in a little while. And then, like, enough Orcish Badlax to start his own legion. A bunch of different Daedric weapons. That's wild. Wild. Alright, let's save. And we're headed to Alderaan. I'm going to stop this episode here. It's been an hour and 18 minutes, so a little bit past the hour. I like to keep these. And I will be back in a little bit. I think I'll make myself some coffee and grab some food. And then we will continue with the Telvanni question. Thank you for joining me, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you shortly.